Welcome to Jordan!
Travel the world, we are dreaming till the sun comes up. Wake up.
Alright, welcome to our first day in Jordan. We arrived in last night. Plan is to go out one full day here in Amman, the capital. Then we're going to hire a car and drive down to Petra tomorrow. So we've come out this morning to explore. We've started with the Roman Amphitheatre. Kids were very excited to climb to the top until they got about halfway up, and then Austin was terrified. It is super steep. For a point of reference, apparently seats 6,000 people in here. So let's check out the rest of our day here in Amman and then the rest of our 6 days in Jordan. Within our 2 nights, 1 day visit in Amman. Up early-ish this morning, out to the airport again to hire a car. We're on our way down to Petra. Driving is actually way more civilized than we thought it was going to be, particularly after the chaos of Cairo in Egypt. Sort of par with the UAE, which we're used to. So we've had a quick stop along the way. About an hour and a half in, we've come to Karak Castle. We weren't quite sure what to expect. Got here and because we want to get to Petra before it's dark. We're only going to have like half an hour here, but now that we've got here, the kids want to spend hours just exploring just so many tunnels, stairs, probably not passing health and safety, but kids having a blast on our drive down to Petra.
A day here, going in every single passage and then coming out. Oh my gosh, so like, oh my golly gosh, can we call it gosh?
Alright, morning all. Nice and early start for us. It's about 7:30 AM. We've come out to Petra. Got a 4k walk in, it's about 5 degrees. We wildly underestimated how cold it was going to be here in Jordan. Luckily did a quick check of the weather just before we left and was like, it's not just 25 degrees up the UAE. So we're all rugged up on our 4 or 5k walk into the Petra itself. The kids are having a blast. Let's see how long that lasts for.
gazing at the blue of the night. Stars are filling up the sky. You take my hand in yours, we'll make our own constellations. I could say how much you mean to me, but it won't mean a thing, 'cause words never sound quite right. Let's find our own kind of language. We've searched the whole world and all around it. Didn't know what we were looking for till we found it. They could say they've seen the highest mountain, bottom of the deepest sea, but no one's ever seen a love like this. They could dig up all the buried treasures where it's worth more than anything, but no one's ever seen a love like walking down a crowded street, moving to our different beat. All eyes are on us now. Oh, but we don't care, do we? Oh, I can't imagine a world where anyone loves anyone like I love you. They could say they've seen the highest mountain, bottom of the deepest sea, but no one's ever seen a love
So
like this.
we just went up a big mountain. It was an impossible mountain. There was 1,000 stairs, and we finally come down after climbing it. And also when we were there, me and Austin made 5 poops. There were also like the pyramids back at Cairo. We just walked up there, but I can't really see it because we've already walked a little bit.
We have searched the whole world and all around it.
Right, how are we feeling, guys?
Didn't know what we were looking for.
Pretty tired, eh?
Tired.
How much walking have we done today? Not quite 20.
16.
16k we've walked so
Yeah,
far
we
today.
haven't quite finished.
We've still got to get home. Alright, just go back to the hotel after a day of walking. Wildly impressed with the kids. I think we've chalked up pretty much 20k and they've not complained at all. Right, bit of a sleep in this morning. Some brekkie, heading up to the shop to get some snacks for our drive. We're gonna drive on down to the Dead Sea.
Standing in the kitchen, I heard the doorbell ring. It's much too late to not be anything. Reluctantly I answered, got sucker punched again. A trail of breadcrumbs blowing in the wind. I went down that road again. I went down that road. I went down that road again. I went down that road.
stop for fuel. After trying to figure out our route to get to our accommodation tonight, went up this morning to get some car snacks from the corner shop, and he recommended a shortcut, so it's definitely going to be quicker. Some very back road driving, but to be fair to him, it was some pretty cool views coming across the mountain ranges, coming down towards the Dead Sea. So another hour or two onto our accommodation for tonight.
What was he thinking? Put your hands up.
Alright, morning all. Our last full day in Jordan. For our last stop, our last proper night in Jordan, Shane and I decided to splash out on a resort. So we splashed out on a resort on the Dead Sea, Movenpick. Well worth a quite large sum of money for the one night. So much so that Shane and I debated last night cancelling our next hotel and spending an extra night here, but couldn't quite justify the significant extra cost. But a nice end to our time here in Jordan. We've had a great time, haven't we, Thea?
Yep.
Yeah, what's been our favourite thing here in Jordan?
Staying at our brand new hotel, Movenpick.
Staying at our Movenpick hotel. We're gonna head out shortly, drive back to the airport to drop the car off via the baptism of Jesus Christ, and then a taxi ride back to the city, Amman, to spend our last night before flying out tomorrow. Right, so that was our time in Jordan. Sort of initially tagged on as an afterthought to our Egypt trip, but in hindsight, Shane and I would definitely rather have spent a couple of extra days here and maybe a day or two less in Egypt. Just way calmer, way less stressful, and again, like, lots of cool things that we could have spent longer at and didn't get a chance to because we were on a bit of a tighter schedule. Whether it's the castle, an extra day or two in Petra, yeah, would easily have spent an extra sort of 4 or 5 days here. So if anyone's considering coming to this part of the world, would definitely recommend, yeah, putting some time aside to, yeah, come to Jordan to have a look around. Just being aware that it's a bit cooler in winter than we thought. So until next time, ka kite, peace out.
Travel the world, we are dreaming till the sun comes out. Wake up.